Hey guys, it's 2pManic here, and I'm really happy right now because my friend slash senpai, JMCSpike, you know, that guy I usually do stuff with, he told me how to get off windowed, and this is one of my favorite games ever, and I've never completed it. I just watched Mark play it, so I already played a little bit, so let's get into this. I'm good. Okay. Yep. I love this game way too much. I'm going with the usual that I go with, which is 2pManic. Yes, I am a girl. Yay. Okay, I have to sign the batter, and we have to make sure he does things. I still love this game. The music is beautiful. It reminds me a bit of Earthbound, which I've played like once, and that was on an emulator. Zone Zero. Looks like piss. It's like the color of piss. There cannot be any other living thing in Zone Zero, so I must assume that you're a mere figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the judge, and I am aching to unite your name, dear illusionary intellect. Big word. I'm the batter. I've been assigned to a sacred mission. It's a pleasure. However, it is not the puppet I was addressing, but the puppeteer controlling it. What's your name, dear puppeteer? Her name is 2pManic. She can't talk to us. However, she can hear and see everything. That is true. Even though you two are but existent appreciation in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear 2pManic. Thank you, Judge. I believe we're in need of your services. Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. That's why my persona is one. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in the most instinctive manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. But what sort of service could I provide to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable than yours. Laudable? I accept to serve you as a guide through this area if it is in need of any help to you. Thanks. Oh my god, he just teleported. Teleportation cat. Lock ticket. 448287C. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a plasmagorial being. These are weird words. Might you be in fact a creature of flesh and blood? I think so, yes. So I've mistaken you from the beginning. You did not interrupt me in my deluded phantoms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given a chance to encounter in this new... I had, in fact, concluded that Zone Zero was an empty land. Obviously, I was misled. However, there exist other zones, and in those territories, the risk of hostile individuals attacking you in the most violent manner is quite high. Your sacred mission will likely lead you to these lands. Would you like me to teach the art of violent confrontation? I'm good. Yeah. So, are you pretending to be able to handle that bad virtuously without needing my wise pieces of advice. I hope for you that what you state is more than hot air meant to impress me, because that would be taking a high risk. Well, I've played this game before, so I know. But I will assume that this is not the case, and that you are a fighter of value you claim to be. Oh, sorry, this is hurting my voice. But it is as you may. Your training has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me, if you still want me to be your guide. Teleportation cat! Ooh, stairs. Pretty much this is just teaching puzzles. I wonder if I talk to him. Is there a problem, my dear pictorial heroes? I am not your genitor. I cannot do everything for you. Nonetheless, I may dare to suggest you wage activating certain ones in the state strange floating blocks more than once if required. Okay. 1, 2, 6. Why'd I go around that way? Shit. 1, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. Finally, after all that exhortation, the eagerly awaited recompense makes an entrance to the scene. Nom 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 nom. Looks so weird. Oh, box. Piece of silverfish. 448287C. 448287C. 4482887C. Crunch, nom nom, crunch. Oh, fuck. Here is an accessory that is going to be especially helpful on your purifying quest, dear enlightened student and supportive friend. It is a cube hovering in midair, as you have likely noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to differentiate it from similar ones by the contrast of bad taste it imposes on the view of its clashing color, identifying any sensible course of plastic arts. However, do not judge it too quickly, because despite its criticisable appearance, this red cube is of undesirable use. Aside from rendering you the entirety of your health and composite points, it is capable of saving your project progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a luau of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. I now invite you to try it out in order to discover locations more populous than this deserted land. Open your wings, my dear companion, and hurry away towards the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is fear that will grab you. Okay. Do not worry, I too travel a lot through the different zones of the world. We will newly meet one another eventually, without doubt. Oh, by the way, take this. This object of curious name will be the key that permits you to enter Zone 1. Why do I have to have a key? That always was like, what? Have I clarified that you can at any time consult your inventory and characteristics by pressing the escape key. Leo card has been found. Red cube! Save game? Yeah, I already gonna save them too. Those two. Yeah, I never understood what was in this area, but I do know if you stay here long enough, this happens. Alright. Let's go to Zone 1. And I sure hope I don't need to voice change again, but I probably will. Train 1 is the most really useful means of transportation to get about Zone 1. Damien, I guess. Zone 1. Train 2 hasn't become active in a long time. I love the Elson, they're so cute. A visitor? Welcome to the smoke mines. May I know who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The batter? The impure spirits? Are you some sort of prophet? Or perhaps a man of belief? Yeah, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by 2pManic. Hey. I don't know her. She must be a member of this superior personnel. In any case, that's good. It means our requests have been acknowledged. Here, I'm going to explain your task. In other words, he's going to explain the elements. Which are these. You are at the smoke mines of Damien, the southern part of Zone 1. Here, we send workers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing embedded smoke that was trapped in the depths. This still confuses me on how you mine smoke. Thanks to a variety of tools, we are able to put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to other zones. I'm sorry if this is possibly too quiet for you. The rest of it flows free, forming the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. As the first of 4 elements, it's an important element. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. Here we are, and so, finally, how do I put this? Where are the impures? Yes, there we go. There are many specters in the mines. They are becoming more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be better if you didn't enter the mines because the regulations forbid visitors to access them. So, here's what we're going to do. There's an annex tunnel that nobody ever goes into. But a miner went in there some time ago, and he saw something strange, he said, nothing like the usual. So I thought maybe it's Chief of the Spectres. So there's your task. If you accept, you'll go into the annex tunnel and kill the Chief of the Spectres. Then the Spectres will disappear, and we can work properly again. There we go. Do you have any questions? No. Great, impeccable. The tunnel is right down there. I'll wait here. So we're going down here. Oh, it's purple. Well, who do we have here? If it's not 2pManic and a curious jumping jack the batter. Are you the Spectre's leader? No, certainly not. I am only passing through, not unlike the smoke which has been extracted from this pale metallic place. However, do believe I know there are where when you are looking for an ectoplasm can be found. To tell the truth, I'm perplexed. I think it's one of those peculiar objects called a spherical add-on. I very well tried to approach it, but its operation has failed systematically so far. But I am thinking, maybe you, one who does not have a physical order, will succeed in afflicting the spiritual entity to yours. Alpha Addon has joined you. Yay! I'm gonna call it Sapphire, because the game, what an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected, mysterious, metaphysical reaction. Fair enough, since I has decided to accompany you, I know only to advise you to make the best usage possible of it. Got it. The Chief of the Spectres isn't here? Sorry, but I fear that I have to respond in negative. Apart from this add-on, I have not crossed the way of a single soul in this Will you stop saying little? It's weird. I think so, anyways. Awesome.
Ah, you're back. So, you killed the, Chief of the Spectres?
No, he wasn't there.
Oh, really? Bugger. Crap. Well then, I believe that I'll have to let you into the main courses then. But, the regulations oppose it. Alright, I suppose this is a very special case as stated in paragraph 5. So, good. Well, main mines are on the right. There.
What do I want here? Can I get things? Book ticket. Hi.
Soon I'll be promoted I'll be a supervisor in Alma. I'm anxious for the day to arrive.
I don't know, right now you're just staring at a chair. I don't think that's promote-worthy.
There are phantoms down there. They'll keep us from working properly. They know it's break time for me anyways. But now it's break time for me anyways. What are you doing here? Are you a mine inspector?
Kind of.
You've come to eliminate the specters. That's good news. The lamps don't always work in the endormant corridors, and since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost.
What about you?
There are phantoms in every corridor. Be careful, mister. And besides, who has let you enter? Normally the regulations prohibit external visitors.
No say. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I'm the voice of forgiveness that'll eliminate your clumsiest forms. Uh-oh. Prepare yourselves to suffer my judgment.
Pepper steak!
Forgive me, I'm slow when it comes to battling. I always put it on auto, but for this, I'll attack them. I love this song. Ow! Stop hurting me and Sapphire. Yeah, I'm probably gonna name these after Pokemon games. I'll go with, but yeah, I'm gonna name these after Pokemon games. The little circle things. Because I know they come across more than one. Adversaries purified. 400 experience. Blah 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 things. Alright, and that's all the time we have for now, so buenas noches and all that bull. See you guys